Many people in eastern North Carolina suffer from diabetes. The question is, can the disease be managed before it causes harm? Are there lifestyle changes that can help prevent it in the first place? And can a health system really make a difference? At Vidant Health, we are empowering people with tools and resources to detect and manage chronic disease. Can diabetes education and management help members of your family lead healthier lives? The answer is definitely yes.
Only the best music. Here is a track from Out of Sight.
Sorry.
Oh, hey, and check out that new look from Pepsi.
I don't know why, but today I feel a little bit different. I feel like I woke up this morning and I can change the world. I can change the world. I guess it's true, yeah.
At the law firm of Hardy & Hardy, we don't simply take cases.
We take your case personally.
I've been in several car accidents, and each time I've turned to Hardy & Hardy for help. They are honest, hardworking, and dependable. I've been satisfied with the conclusion of each case, and I would recommend Wayne and Charles Hardy to my family and friends.
You matter to us.
Protecting the rights of the seriously injured.
It's the #1 for everyone sales event going on now at Greenville Toyota. You've heard of 20% off at the mall and the big retail discount stores, but never before on Toyotas. Greenville Toyota announces up to 20% off MSRP on a huge selection of brand new Toyotas. Plus, get 0% financing on 9 new Toyota models, all with the Greenville Toyota Advantage. And we need your trade, so we'll pay you up to 120% of book value, guaranteed. Don't miss the #1 for everyone sales event with new Toyotas up to 20% off MSRP this month at Greenville Toyota.
Unlock the best life has to offer for generations to come. Introducing the Legacy Membership exclusively at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. As a Legacy member, you'll not only enjoy all the benefits of an active, family-friendly lifestyle, your children and grandchildren will enjoy membership status as well. Belonging to Ironwood is remarkable. Sharing it with your entire family is even better. Become a Legacy member today, only at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. Golf at its finest, life at its fullest.
When you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco. No matter where you go in Eastern Carolina, there's sure to be an attractive and always clean Trade Wilco Hess station nearby. For the absolute lowest prices on gas, groceries, and travel necessities, stop at any of the Trade Wilco Hess stations throughout Eastern Carolina. Keep your eyes on the road, but remember to look for the green and white Hess sign. The best part? No one supports the ECU Pirates more. So when you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco.
Cable 7 and 103.7 WTIB present Talk of the Town with Henry Hinton. News, sports, and community information and everything that's going on around town. Now, with Talk of the Town, here's your host, Henry Hinton.
All right, welcome back. It's Talk of the Town here on Wednesday morning. Michael and I continued our argument into the newscast this morning. I'd like to thank Michael for creating all of the emails that I'm getting from people this morning who say, "You're a rhino." Oh, yes. It's the, don't say anything, Michael.
Is that better than being a hippopotamus?
I'll kill you. You know, here's the thing. This is the recipe to keep the liberals running the country, and for Republicans never to win another election. This is what we have right now in the Republican Party.
So we should curb our principles.
You know, that's always the line.
That's always the line.
We're standing on principle. We're standing on principle. Yeah, that's the fail-safe, isn't it?
But here's the bad thing: is when they get in power, they don't do anything. They just keep
Who's they?
The Republicans.
Well, the liberals do something when they get in power.
Absolutely, they do. They turn us left as hard as they can.
I got too much to do this hour to argue with you.
Yeah, I agree. Me too. What's that button doing over there?
We've got Matt Engelbrecht is here this morning. Good morning, Matty.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing well, thanks.
Nice to see you. We got a lot to talk about this hour. Excited about East Carolina winning the Conference USA basketball game last night.
Big.
Just hearing that for the first time. They beat San Antonio last night. They play The home team UTEP tonight at 8. No TV again tonight. 8 o'clock is the tip-off. But now East Carolina 17-15. They have guaranteed themselves a winning season, right? Because no matter what happens now, if they lose one, they still have a winning season. They're 17-15.
Yeah, you know they're not done yet, though. Yeah,
I hope not. And, there's talk about us getting a CIT tournament bid. So
that's good. Keep that season going, yeah. Why not?
As defending champions. That would be cool. Let's see. A lot to get to today. Again, tomorrow morning is the Community Summit, the Greenville Community Summit, 400 St. Andrews, 6 one-hour panels, 7 to 10, 3 to 6 in the afternoon tomorrow. We have a star-studded lineup. I mentioned city council people, county commissioners, university officials, including the chancellor. And no, Joe, who just emailed me, the former chancellor will not be there. It'll be the current chancellor, Chancellor Ballard. And we've got a great lineup of topics to talk about, and we do really want you to come out. It's free, coffee and donuts in the morning, and people can come out and be a part of the Greenville Community Summit tomorrow from 7 to 10 in the morning and 3 to 6 in the afternoon. Thanks to Suddenlink for helping us get this together technically over at 400 St. Andrews, the old Beef Barn building. Admission is free and community involvement, and you'll get a chance to talk as long as there is time in each hour. If you got something to say, we're going to have a microphone set up for the audience to come up and make comments along with the panelists. And we've got a terrific panel of folks to talk about crime in the first hour, traffic in the second hour, town and gown relations in the third hour. And then in the afternoon, the 3 o'clock hour will be health care. Greenville is a health care leader. The 4 o'clock hour, we're going to talk about our challenges and our strengths economically here. And at 5 o'clock, we're going to have a wrap-up panel to talk about the future of this region, the future of the community. 11 minutes after 8. Also tonight, don't forget Greenville Grit tonight. Greenville Grit tonight, 6:30 to 7. We have a great show tonight. Terry Williams and Michael Overton will host tonight, and former Greenville City Councilman Dennis Mitchell on tonight, 6:30 to 7, talking about different issues going on in the city of Greenville. They're going to be talking about 4 important issues tonight, 6:30 to 7 on 103.7 and Cable 7, the Greenville Grit. This hour, your chance to win 4 tickets to the ACC tournament tomorrow. We've been talking about how you can win tickets to Friday's round by going to the Homer Tire Team Facebook page and liking it. Those tickets for Friday's round will be given away tomorrow at the summit. But this morning, Homer Tire gave me 4 tickets to tomorrow's ACC tournament rounds. And I'm going to give those away by asking an ACC tournament trivia question coming up in just a few minutes. So stand by for all of that. I think I've hit all of the promos, so let's get on to things. We got a couple of guests this hour, a couple of guest segments, including some folks coming up in just a minute to talk about the big Dancing with the Stars event next week. Pitt Community College doing that for the 2nd year in a row. Are you dancing?
Me?
I know Billy Weaver danced last year.
Yeah, I did it 2 years ago.
Did you?
With Marvin. Not for Pitt Community.
You danced with Marvin?
Sort of. There was 4 of us.
That was over in Washington, right?
Yeah.
That was a different one.
Yeah, that was Washington.
Yeah, Pitt Community College is doing it for the 2nd time, and we'll get the lineup and find out about the details on that coming up as well. Right now, though, 12 after, make it 13 after. Let's get news headlines, the very latest now from WITN at the news desk. Here's Matt Engelbrecht.
Good morning. Time now about 8:13. Temperatures mid to upper 50s, but there is some rain on the way. Make sure you grab that umbrella as you head into work this morning. A facelift is in the works for one Eastern Carolina airport. The North Carolina Division of Aviation awarded $2 million to Albert J. Ellis Airport in Jacksonville. The money will be used for terminal redevelopment, including the construction of service terminals. The State Aid to Airports program is a basic support program. The North Carolina Department of Transportation provides funds for planning, acquiring, constructing, or improving any publicly owned airport in our state. Now, based on a 2012 study, the Albert J. Ellis Airport has an approximately $192 million million a year impact on North Carolina and supports more than 340 jobs. A teenager charged with hitting and killing at Camp Lejeune Marine with his car has now been indicted on murder charges. A New Hanover County grand jury indicted 19-year-old Jackson Davies of Apex, an ECU student, with second-degree murder and felony death by motor vehicle. Now, that's according to the Wilmington Star newspaper. Davies was originally charged with felony death by motor vehicle and impaired driving in the death of 22-year-old Corey Reese in February. Now, Davies was, police say Reese was on Rose Avenue in Wilmington near the campus of UNC Wilmington when Davies hit Reese with his vehicle. The car hit a tree and a utility pole, and Davies was hospitalized at New Hanover Regional Medical Center. He was charged after getting released from the hospital and was booked under a $50,000 bond. Police say he posted that bond and was released. In sad news, grandparents of a 2-week-old baby who was seriously injured this weekend say the girl is having seizures in the hospital. The baby's father, Michael Banks, is charged with attempted first-degree murder and child abuse inflicting a serious bodily injury. Edgecombe County deputies say Banks became angry with the child's mother Saturday at their Pine Tops home and slammed the baby on the bed. Sometime later, the child became unresponsive and lethargic and was transported to the Vidant Edgecombe emergency room, who then contacted law enforcement. Grandparents tell us they've been able to visit little Violet in the hospital. They say the baby is having seizures, and they don't know yet if she will have any permanent injuries. The grandparents say Banks admitted at the hospital that he injured his daughter. The baby's twin brother was not injured and remains at home. Banks is in jail under a nearly $900,000 bond. Our records show the 21-year-old also has pending misdemeanor drug possession charges. Those are the latest news headlines on WITN and WITN.com. I'm Matt Engelbrecht.
All right, thanks, Matt. Let's check our weather update. We're going to have rain showers moving into the area. A little windy today, too. Maybe some thunderstorms here and there, but it's going to be warm. Temperatures about 73 degrees this afternoon, and then tonight, temperatures dropping down to about freezing. So that front's going to come through when the weather starts to change and the rain comes in. We're going to have some isolated thunderstorms early tonight. It'll clear up after midnight, and tomorrow's going to be a nice, sunny, but cold day for the Greenville Community Summit. But it's going to be a little windy out there. Winds will gust up to 25 tomorrow. Only a high tomorrow, 45, and things start to warm up again on Friday, back in the mid-50s on Friday. Weekend looks good weather-wise. It's going to be temperatures in the mid-60s. And but there could be about a 30% chance of rain both Saturday and Sunday. Overall, pretty good-looking weekend. Just one cold day this week, and then boom, bang, bing, we're done.
Yep.
We're done with the cold weather.
Yeah, much better.
For the rest of the year, according to you.
What? Huh?
You said maybe one more blast next week.
Yeah, in my back pocket. Yeah, and hear about the Midwest?
What's
8
that?
to 10 inches of snow.
Holy man.
Right now. Yeah.
That's not one of those moving over here things, is it? I mean, like it did that California thing that moved over here. And
this is a clipper. Yeah, this is just staying well
It's a
north
clipper?
of us. It's a clipper system. Comes down from Canada, has its passport, and then goes right back up north.
Oh, I got you. All right. Thank you, Matty. Good to see you. Our news and weather updates this hour brought to you by Suddenlink. And, of course, we've been talking about Suddenlink and their help with our Greenville Community Summit tomorrow. We need to thank them over and over again because they've really done a lot to help us get this on the air tomorrow. But also, don't forget, if you're hung into one of those long-term satellite contracts, you're probably getting disappointed about now. So get rid of the dish and switch up to Suddenlink, bundle and save. You'll get SL200 HD TV, 15 meg internet, just $59 a month now. And Suddenlink home phones only $10 a month with unlimited local and long-distance emergency 911 calls are available as part of that. And they get E911 location capabilities. And, of course, Suddenlink has a 30-day money-back and we promise guarantee, not a contract required, no contract required ever, and a 12-month price guarantee. And, of course, you also get the great movies on video on demand, and a new movie debuted yesterday on video demand. I'm not familiar with The Book Thief. Was that a big hit? But already this month, The Hunger Games: Catching Fire and 12 Years a Slave have debuted. 12 Years a Slave, of course, just won the Academy Award. Coming up next week, American Hustle, Frozen, and Saving Mr. Banks on video on demand. And you'll get that on Suddenlink. Call them at 866-432-1184, 866-432-1184, or visit suddenlink.com. All right, coming up, Jeff Gordon is going to be on with us. I'm not joking. Jeff Gordon is going to be on with us in a couple of minutes. Sergeant Jeff Gordon from the Highway Patrol talking about the big litter campaign. Boy, does it make you ill when you ride behind somebody, you see them throw a McDonald's bag out the window? It just makes me fighting mad. The Highway Patrol is doing something about it right now, and they're going to tell us about that. But right after this, we're going to find out about next week's big event, Dancing with the Stars, here in Greenville. We'll be right back.
Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Lease the new 2014 Ram 1500 for just $199 a month. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
When you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco. No matter where you go in Eastern Carolina, there's sure to be an attractive and always clean Trade Wilco Hess station nearby. For the absolute lowest prices on gas, groceries, and travel necessities, stop at any of the Trade Wilco Hess stations throughout Eastern Carolina. Keep your eyes on the road, but remember to look for the green and white Hess sign. The best part? No one supports the ECU Pirates more. So when you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco.
Many people in eastern North Carolina suffer from diabetes. The question is, can the disease be managed before it causes harm? Are there lifestyle changes that can help prevent it in the first place? And can a health system really make a difference? At Vidant Health, we are empowering people with tools and resources to detect and manage chronic disease. Can diabetes education and management help members of your family lead healthier lives? The answer is definitely yes.
Sorry. Oh, hey, and check out that new look from Pepsi.
I don't know why, but today I feel a little bit different. I feel like I woke up this morning and I can change the world. I can change the world. I guess it's true, yeah.
Top Dog Academy is Eastern North Carolina's complete dog training facility. Top Dog provides an excellent environment for dogs of all ages with training services and work week daycare. Top Dog is located on Highway 43 South, just 4 miles from Bells Fork, and features a comfortable, healthy environment and a spacious facility for daycare and a brand new, beautiful facility for training. Call 752-8215 or visit topdogonline.com.
Come on out Highway 43 South to Top Dog Academy, where we know dogs.
Unlock the best life has to offer for generations to come. Introducing the Legacy Membership exclusively at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. As a Legacy member, you'll not only enjoy all the benefits of an active, family-friendly lifestyle, your children and grandchildren will enjoy membership status as well. Belonging to Ironwood is remarkable. Sharing it with your entire family is even better. Become a Legacy member today, only at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. Golf at its finest, life at its fullest.
Come see Eastern North Carolina's largest selection of Jeeps here at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive the all-new 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee for just $349 a month. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
Yes. There it is, Dancing Queen. And that is not a song about Coach Carr or Michael. It is a song about all the dancing queens. I just asked Lynn James, what is your official title now at Pitt Community College? And she said, Dancing Queen. So the Dancing with the Stars is coming back. It's the second year, right?
That's correct.
And Pitt Community College is doing this as a fundraiser next Thursday night at the Greenville Convention Center. And here to talk about that is Pitt Community College's Dancing Queen, the development director of Pitt Community College, my friend Lynn James. How are you, Lynn?
Fine, thank you.
And one of your dancers is
That's right.
One of the stars of the show is here with us this morning, Ashley Nicole Russell, who is an attorney here in Greenville. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning.
How are you? Good to see.
Doing well.
Is her microphone on? I think we got it on now. Say good morning again.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm not. Is that working, guys? Whoops. Yeah, it is working. Maybe you're just not close enough. Okay. Sorry for the freak out. All right, that's it. All right, Lynn, let's talk about Dancing with the Stars. You did it last year, and you had the concept, of course, is to is to do the deal that the TV show.
That's correct.
But use local celebrities to do it.
That is exactly right.
All right, and it went really well last year.
It did. It was a tremendous amount of fun, and we raised a lot of money for student scholarships. And so we thought, how could we not do this again? So here we are, year number 2, and with a great lineup of people again that are going to be dancing. And it is like the TV show. We are going to have dancers performing, and we will have hosts hosting, one of which is you, and we will have judges judging. And then at the end of the night,
Piper's piping.
Piper's piping. That's right, Piper's piping. And
12 lords of leaping.
Well, that you never know. There's always a few surprises.
I will be doing some leaping.
Yeah. Ashley Nicole Russell leaping.
Ashley Nicole Russell leaping.
Yeah.
And so, and what we want the audience to do is vote, vote, vote.
Yeah.
So we want voters voting in the audience.
And the voting takes place over the course of not just that night, but over the course of a few weeks, right?
That's correct. In fact, voting is open now. We
Right.
have an event website.
You mean you can vote before the thing? That's not fair.
You can.
Somebody can load it up.
Sure they can. That's what it's all about.
As long as the community college makes money, that's all we care about.
Exactly. Well, no, that's not all we care about. But
no, it is really.
But the key thing is voting. That is where the money comes in for student scholarships. So you're right. So we do want people to vote, and so we've had the voting open and encouraging people. If you know, for example, if you can't come to the event and you know that you like a couple and you want to vote for that couple, go ahead and vote. Votes are $10. There's no limit to how many times you can vote. You can vote for more than one team. It just doesn't matter. So you go to the PCC Dancing Stars website, and that's where you can cast your votes online. And then, of course, we'll have voting the night of as well.
All right, tell me who the dancers are going to be, and then we'll talk to Ashley a little bit about her dancing prowess.
Well, we've got Kelly Brown, who sings and plays fiddle with Jupiter Jones.
Who's awesome, by the way.
And her partner is Joey Cuellar.
Who's not awesome, by the way.
Joey's going to love you for that.
Joey's one of my golfing buddies. So
yeah, and he has a new venture called Hitch It Up Party Trailers.
Yeah.
And so we've got them, and they're going to be dancing a jive. We've got Anna Bolshevitz and Les Still from WCTI.
Channel 12,
Yeah, News Channel 12. And then we've got Sarah and Rob Hall. Rob is a realtor with Remax, and
he's a local. He's in a local band too.
Yes, he is. I think it's called Old Man Wicket.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
yeah.
Rob's a
that's
very
right.
talented guy.
He is. I've seen him sing and play, and he and his wife both go to the Vidant Medical Center and sing to the children and entertain them at the Children's Hospital. So that's great. Natalie Saywich and Nate Summers from the Daily Reflector.
Summers is going to dance. I can't wait to see that.
That's right. And Natalie's doing an article in Mixer called Teach Me Too, and she's going to be featuring learning how to ballroom dance.
So they're both Daily Reflector writers.
They both are. Yes, she's editor of Mixer, and he's sports writer.
Right.
And then, of course, we have our, right here beside me, Ashley Nicole Russell and her partner, Mitch Butts. And Mitch is on the faculty at Pitt Community College.
Okay.
And we have, last but not least, Chicago Massey, Dr. Dennis Massey's wife, and BMXer Mike Mancuso.
Yes, I saw Mike, and I'm like, you stack the deck. You've got Chicago, who is like a professional dancer.
No, she's not.
In fact, but I said like a professional dancer.
Like a professional dancer.
But I mean, Ashley, is she actually helping you guys? Because she's the ballroom dancer in the group. I mean, she's the one, right?
Well, Mitch is actually an experienced
dancer.
is he
really?
Yeah.
Your partner is?
So I'm also stacking the deck.
Yeah, that's good.
We actually do have, Ashley Nicole is right, but each of the other teams has coaches working with them. So actually, we're trying not to stack the deck. We're trying to give every one of them some, like you said, almost professional.
Yeah.
None of these could be classified as professional, but they all have experience dancing ballroom or competing in ballroom competitions, and so each of the teams has help.
All right. Let's bring in Ashley Nicole Russell, who is one of the dancers. You're a local lawyer here in town.
That is
and
correct.
You do, what kind of law do you do?
Collaborative family law.
So that means if my wife comes to see you, I got big trouble?
Well, Well, not as big as it could be.
Things could be better if my wife comes down to your office.
Yes, when I give
Because
out,
you understand the concept of half, just like she does, right?
that is true. That is true. Yes, when I give my business card out at like business after hours, I'm like, now preface your husband or wife that you did not receive this card because you went to an orientation.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't just leave it on the kitchen counter.
If they leave it on, if someone
Things might
meets you
be
at
bad.
the business after hours of the chamber and they leave your card on the dresser and the
Yes.
wife or the husband comes in, they're going to go.
Exactly. That could be a bad
Is there
conversation.
something you're not telling me?
Something you want to talk about?
Yeah, exactly. All right, now, do you have any dancing experience?
I do not have any dancing experience at all.
So why did you decide to do this?
I'm always broadening my horizons, and this is kind of, I have a pretty big box, so it's hard to get outside of it, but this kind of pushed me outside of it, and I really want to help the college. You know, I went to school all on loans and scholarship, and I know what a burden that is. And so any way that I can give back to that. My dad went to community college, and I'm the first person in my family that's gone to a 4-year college, but he kind of started the entrepreneurial spirit by going to community college and opening his own computer business. And so and that kind of is what influenced me. So in all those ways, I wanted to give back and better myself. And when else am I going to learn to waltz?
Now, so you're gonna do a waltz with your partner.
I am.
Now, how long have you been practicing?
We've been practicing since mid-January.
Wow.
So pretty quickly. And if
So you have, but it was it like totally new for you to learn how to waltz?
Absolutely.
You've never done it before?
Never. Like he had to teach
Not
me
even
the
in
four
Not
step.
even in the 5th grade when your music teacher made you do it.
Oh, I'm from the country, Albemarle. We don't learn how to waltz.
Okay, you brought that up. Okay. Excuse me, Your Honor. She opened the door, so I'd like to.
Oh God.
Ashley Nicole is from Albemarle, North Carolina.
Yes.
Okay, so now, as I understand it, there is another Dancing with the Stars connection with you, and that is that a former winner of the real television Dancing with the Stars was a friend of yours growing up.
Yes.
Is that true?
That is true.
Kelly Pickler?
Well, we competed in pageants together. So.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So
you guys were in pageants together.
So they were actually competitors.
So we were kind of like frenemies.
Frenemies. You and Kelly Pickler.
Not really.
You know
we didn't hate each other at all. I'm just joking.
I can see this. I can see this. I get this.
Frenemies. I like
you
that.
You and Kelly Pickler. Yeah. But you don't sound like you came from the trailer court like she did. She sounds like she's like from way out where you got to pump sunshine.
Just by the way that she talks.
Yeah, is that put on? I've always thought maybe she kind of embellishes her accent some.
I'm really just not gonna get into that at all.
You're afraid this will end up on YouTube, aren't you?
Kelly Pickler's gonna call me. Her agent's gonna be like,
Well, do you stay in contact with her at all?
No.
Okay, all right, we'll get off
She's
the
moved along from Albemarle, never to look back again.
Yeah. Okay. So. Well, you know the other I have a famous friend from Albemarle, Woody Durham. Grew up in Albemarle. Did you know that?
No,
yeah.
I did not know that.
Woody grew up in Albemarle. He did.
I knew that. I had forgotten it, but when you started to say that, it sort of was coming back into my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Dancing with the Stars. All right. It's next Thursday night at the Greenville Convention Center, and it starts with an auction and all that, right? So give us the whole rundown for next Thursday, and the date is the
20th,
March the 20th. Greenville Convention Center. All right, Lynn, tell us the whole event schedule.
Okay. The event starts at 6 o'clock. We will have raffles at that time, a series of raffles during a social time. And then at 6:45, we will transition to dinner. And following dinner, we will have some opening remarks about Pitt Community College Foundation and how students benefit from scholarships. And then Henry Hinton and Jennifer Little will be taking the stage to be the hosts for the dancing show, which will start about 7:45.
Jennifer Little, the host of Greenville Grapevine on 94.3, and I will be co-hosting this year.
That's right.
Dance. Thank you for letting us do it.
Yeah, we're so excited that you all can do this.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a great show. We'll have dancers, 6 teams, as I mentioned, and 3 of those are going to dance, at 3 of those couples. And then we're going to pause and do a limited live auction. We're going to have about 5 nice packages for available through live auction, and then the other 3 couples will dance. And at the conclusion of the night, we're going to have a little surprise dance off, which we can't reveal, while the judges are deliberating.
Okay.
And then the judges will make a judge's choice that will be awarded that night. And then, of course, the voting will remain open because the show will be edited and aired on television the following week, and then sometime within the next week, we will know who the voter's choice is, and that will be awarded and announced at a separate time.
All right, and now you vote. How is it that you vote when you go online?
When you go online, you'll go to the PCCDancingStars.com site, and there is a big button at the top of the screen that says Vote Now.
Mm-hmm.
So you can scroll through and look at the teams if you want to first. But when you're ready to vote, you just hit that Vote Now screen or icon, and it takes you to a screen where you can vote through the shopping cart.
All right. Next Thursday night, Greenville Convention Center, it's Pitt Community College's Dancing with the Stars. And you'll see all these great folks dancing up there, including Ashley Nicole Russell. And I'm looking forward to it.
You going to vote for me?
Well, I can't reveal that. I'm the MC. I'm not going to.
But I appeared on your show.
Yeah.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
That sounds like that's an attorney for you now, I'll tell you.
He's negotiating.
There you go.
Well, okay.
The diplomatic thing would be that you vote for all the teams.
There you go. There you go. I'm not revealing my votes. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, you actually just agreed to vote for me. So.
Well, yeah. See, she is a lawyer. I can
that's
tell.
exactly right.
I'm going to be looking for your vote in the pool of votes, making sure it came through.
All right, so I'm excited about it. Again, Dancing with the Stars, Pitt Community College Foundation, next Thursday night, Greenville Convention Center, and the doors open at
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, and there is dinner.
There is dinner. Yes, there's dinner, social dinner, dancing show, live auction.
Very good.
Raffles. And we are still selling tickets. We've had some questions about that. We are still selling tickets, $75 a person, tables, $750. We'll be selling those into the early part of next week.
But attendance looks pretty good?
Yeah, we've got over 500 coming.
Wow, good.
And we'd like to have some more, though.
So, and people buy go to the website also to buy.
They can go to the
tables?
website and click on Shop Now, or they can call our office at 493-7287, and we can take credit card or and payment over the telephone.
All right. There she is, the dancing queen for Pitt Community College, Lynn James, the development director at PCC. And Ashley Nicole Russell, the one of the dancers coming up next week. Guys, I'll look forward to working with you next week.
Thanks, we're
It's going
excited.
to be a lot of fun.
It
Going to be a lot of fun. Dancing
fun.
with the Stars next week. We'll be talking about it all week, too, trying to pump it up and get people excited about it.
Yay.
All right, good.
Thank you, Henry.
All right, we're going to take a break. Jeff Gordon is going to, has he called in yet, Michael? We're running late. Tell him I'm sorry. It is the Jeff Gordon, but he's Highway Patrolman Jeff Gordon. Coming up, a new litter campaign kicking off in North Carolina, and it's about time. Tired of seeing these people throw these things out the window. We'll talk about that and tell you what's going to happen to you if you do it. From the Highway Patrol, Jeff Gordon coming up next.
Many people in eastern North Carolina suffer from diabetes. The question is, can the disease be managed before it causes harm? Are there lifestyle changes that can help prevent it in the first place? And can a health system really make a difference? At Vidant Health, we are empowering people with tools and resources to detect and manage chronic disease. Can diabetes education and management help members of your family lead healthier lives? The answer is definitely yes.
Here is a track from Out of Sight.
Sorry.
Oh, hey, and check out that new look from Pepsi.
I don't know why, but today I feel a little bit different. I feel like I woke up this morning and I can change the world. I can change the world. I guess it's true, yeah.
At the law firm of Hardy & Hardy, we don't simply take cases.
We take your case personally.
I've been in several car accidents, and each time I've turned to Hardy & Hardy for help. They are honest, hardworking, and dependable. I've been satisfied with the conclusion of each case, and I would recommend Wayne and Charles Hardy to my family and friends.
You matter to us.
Protecting the rights of the seriously injured.
It's the #1 for everyone sales event going on now at Greenville Toyota. You've heard of 20% off at the mall and the big retail discount stores, but never before on Toyotas. Greenville Toyota announces up to 20% off MSRP on a huge selection of brand new Toyotas. Plus, get 0% financing on 9 new Toyota models, all with the Greenville Toyota Advantage. And we need your trade, so we'll pay you up to 120% of book value, guaranteed. Don't miss the #1 for everyone sales event with new Toyotas up to 20% off MSRP this month at Greenville Toyota.
Unlock the best life has to offer for generations to come. Introducing the Legacy membership exclusively at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. As a Legacy member, you'll not only enjoy all the benefits of an active, family-friendly lifestyle, your children and grandchildren will enjoy membership status as well. Belonging to Ironwood is remarkable. Sharing it with your entire family is even better. Become a Legacy member today, only at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. Golf at its finest, life at its fullest.
When you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco. No matter where you go in Eastern Carolina, there's sure to be an attractive and always clean Trade Wilco Hess station nearby. For the absolute lowest prices on gas, groceries, and travel necessities, stop at any of the Trade Wilco Hess stations throughout Eastern Carolina. Keep your eyes on the road, but remember to look for the green and white Hess sign. The best part? No one supports the ECU Pirates more. So when you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco.
All right, coming up, your chance to win those ACC tournament tickets for Thursday's round. I've got an ACC trivia question. Homer Tire is giving up 4 tickets to the ACC tournament on Thursday round. And I'm going to give you a chance to answer the trivia question in just a minute. But first, I've been talking about this some this morning. Nothing makes me madder than be behind somebody and see them throw a bag out the window or throw trash out the window. And, it's one of the worst things I think you can do. And there's a new campaign that's being cranked up by the state of North Carolina and the North Carolina Highway Patrol called Litter Free NC. On the telephone with us right now is a State Highway Patrol First Sergeant Jeff Gordon. Good morning, Sergeant Gordon. How are you?
Good morning. Thank you for having me today.
Absolutely. I'm not, and I know you just get hammered about your name, so I'm not even going to go there.
Every day.
But I think we've had you on before. You become kind of the state spokesperson for the Highway Patrol. I'm excited that you're doing this Litter Free NC campaign. Please tell me you're going to lock people up when they throw McDonald's bags out the window.
We're going to do our best. I tell you what, we have a big problem here across the state, and of course, I have the opportunity to travel across the state, and it seems like litter is becoming more and more prevalent on the highways. We were happy this week that we actually kicked off Litter Free NC, which is going to be a week-long campaign, but it's also going to extend past that period of time throughout the remainder of the year. As you know, litter is an eyesore, but also it's a public hazard out on the highways, but more importantly, and it affects our environment. A lot of people don't realize, Henry, is that the state of North Carolina spent an exuberant amount of money last year on removing litter. Matter of fact, one statistic stated that the Department of Transportation spent over $16 million simply picking up litter, which is a problem that can be easily fixed.
$16 million, man! But we could take that money and use it for something else.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said earlier, it's affecting not only the environment, but a lot of times, as we as in the Highway Patrol see the issues as far as people dodging items in the roadway, and it's just not simply people throwing items out of the car. We're also focusing on people that are failing to secure their load. Now, a lot of people think it's just solely dealing with the large trucks that fail to put a tarp or some other type of mechanism on the car, but it's also your small pickup trucks where things fall out.
No, I was behind one yesterday, and the guy had trash in the back in barrels, and trash was going all over the road. And I was thinking, what an idiot! I mean, you put something on top of those barrels to keep that stuff from blowing out, and it was just blowing out everywhere. So here's a guy, kind of acting like he's making an attempt to get this stuff to the dump or somewhere, and he doesn't care that it's going all over the highway.
That's exactly right, and those are the type of people that we're looking for, and those are the type of people that we want to stop. And you had talked about a minute ago about the fines that are assessed, and they can get pretty hefty. It's anywhere from $250 up to $2,000, and if it becomes a chronic problem from somebody, then of course the penalties get much more harsh. But it's just not more of a monetary issue. It's the fact that we want to keep North Carolina clean, we want to keep North Carolina green. And we want to be proud of our state. But I can tell you this, whether it's on the main highways or whether it's on the back roads, it's getting to be more and more an issue, and it's an eyesore, and it's a problem that we're going to address. But we need the public's help to help us as well, and that's where we need you as far as the listeners to call in. If you see somebody littering, dial star HP. It's a free call on your cell phone. It'll link you up to our nearest communication center, and hopefully we can get a trooper out there to stop that litter bug or possibly that truck that's failing to secure the load.
So next time that happens, I'm going to do this. You dial star HP. Now, what's the best thing to do? You don't confront the guy yourself, but you call star HP, try to get a trooper there. Do you take the license number and give it to the trooper, or what do you do?
Yeah, absolutely. When you call the communication center, try to get as much descriptive information, the vehicle type, color, travel direction, that type of thing, and also the tag number. And then we'll try to get somebody to stop that vehicle, and, of course, we'll handle that accordingly. But it's going to take an effort because, like I said, this is an issue. It's a big issue. It's an issue that we're not going to just do for 1 week. We're going to continue to do that. Now, I will tell you from a law enforcement standpoint, it's very difficult for somebody, or a law enforcement officer for that matter, to sometimes see somebody throwing a piece of litter out because people are kind of sneaky sometimes. A lot of times when you see some of your off-ramps, or some of your back roads, you'll see in areas where they're kind of obscured.
Yeah.
You'll see an exuberant amount of trash, and that's what we're trying to prevent. And it's an issue that we take seriously.
I'm sure you're right, but it also never ceases to amaze me how blatant some people are about it. I mean, I literally have been in the last month behind someone who threw an entire McDonald's bag out the window, and I stopped and picked it up. It just torqued me so bad.
Growing up,
an entire McDonald's bag, and I'm right behind them on a city street, and they just take it and throw it out the window. Nothing makes me madder than that.
Oh, absolutely. And that's just, to me, that's just pure laziness. Keep your.
It's a sorry human being that'll do that.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And and sometimes, I guess punishment is some of the consequences, and that's what sometimes gets people's attention, and in particularly some cases, it's the pocket. So, we're going to be out there, but we need your help, and we just want to get this message out there, and we'll continue to do our part, and hopefully we can make a big difference here.
All right, the new campaign is called Litter Free NC. Again, if you see someone littering on the streets or highways, as Sergeant Gordon says, dial star HP on your cell phone and turn them in. Let's put a stop to this stupid mess.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Good talking to you. Thank you. Good talk to you soon.
Take care.
Sergeant Jeff Gordon from the North Carolina Highway Patrol, 847. Let's give away those tournament tickets. Homer Tire has given me 4 ACC tickets for Thursday's round, and I'm going to give them away right now. Now, you can also still go to his Facebook page, the Homer Tire Team, and like it and win tickets to Friday's round, which we'll give away tomorrow morning at the Community Summit. But right now, call us, 561-8255, 561-8255. I have an ACC tournament trivia question. If you can answer it correctly, you'll get 4 tickets to Thursday's round of the ACC tournament in Greensboro. Call us right now, 561-8255.
Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage Company will deliver a storage unit to your home or business today. Stallings Storage is the only local company providing mobile storage units, 8x15 or 8x10. Delivered to your site. If you are remodeling your home or office or need to store merchandise and inventory at your business, you need to call Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage. We deliver, pick up, and store it for you. It's that easy, and there's no need to send your business out of town when your mobile storage needs can be met right here with people you know. Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage is located in Pitt County on Beast Oaks Road. It's a well-secured facility with a live-in manager. Fixed units range from 5 feet by 10 feet to 40 feet by 40 feet. We store boats, cars, anything you need. We are Pirates Supporting Pirates. Call Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage today at 321-2300. That's 321-2300.
It's the #1 for everyone sales event going on now at Greenville Toyota. You've heard of 20% off at the mall and the big retail discount stores, but never before on Toyotas. Greenville Toyota announces up to 20% off MSRP on a huge selection of brand new Toyotas. Plus, get 0% financing on 9 new Toyota models, all with the Greenville Toyota Advantage. And we need your trade, so we'll pay you up to 120% of book value, guaranteed. Don't miss the #1 for everyone sales event with new Toyotas up to 20% off MSRP this month at Greenville Toyota.
Unlock the best life has to offer for generations to come. Introducing the Legacy Membership exclusively at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. As a Legacy member, you'll not only enjoy all the benefits of an active, family-friendly lifestyle, your children and grandchildren will enjoy membership status as well. Belonging to Ironwood is remarkable. Sharing it with your entire family is even better. Become a Legacy member today, only at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. Golf at its finest, life at its fullest.
When you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco. No matter where you go in Eastern Carolina, there's sure to be an attractive and always clean Trade Wilco Hess station nearby. For the absolute lowest prices on gas, groceries, and travel necessities, stop at any of the Trade Wilco Hess stations throughout Eastern Carolina. Keep your eyes on the road, but remember to look for the green and white Hess sign. The best part? No one supports the ECU Pirates more. So when you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco.
Many people in eastern North Carolina suffer from diabetes. The question is, can the disease be managed before it causes harm? Are there lifestyle changes that can help prevent it in the first place? And can a health system really make a difference? At Vidant Health, we are empowering people with tools and resources to detect and manage chronic disease. Can diabetes education and management help members of your family lead healthier lives? The answer is definitely yes.
Okay, here we go. Homer Tire has given me 4 tickets to tomorrow's, actually to Thursday's round of the ACC tournament. 4 games on Thursday, and we are going to give them away right now to someone who kind of knows what's going on with this. So stand by. Actually looking to see, I think I had the well, I'll find it. The information on the ground. I know NC State plays on Thursday, but these are 4 tickets to Thursday's round. You got to answer the trivia question, and it's courtesy of the Homer Tire team. Let's go to the phones first. Chris is up. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Here's the question. This former ACC player, now an assistant coach for his alma mater, holds the record for the most 3-point field goals made. There was 9 of them in an ACC tournament game. He made 2 less than Akeem Richmond made for ECU last night. This former ACC player, now assistant coach for his alma mater, holds the record for the most 3-point field goals made in an ACC tournament game. Who is it, Chris?
Christian Laettner.
No. Good guess. That's not right. Let's go to line 2 and Alex. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning. How are you?
Did you hear the question?
I did.
All right. What's the answer?
Just a wild guess. Chris Webb.
Not Chris Webb. Chris Webb. Did he play in the ACC? All right. Let's go to Mike on line 3. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
All right.
Love your show, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. You hear the question?
Yes, I did.
All right. Who holds the record for the most 3-point field goals made in an ACC tournament game?
I have no clue. I'm going to say Ronald McDonald.
Yes, it's Ronald McDonald. You're correct. All right, let's go. Let's go to line 4 and Frank. Frank, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Homer Tire wants you to have these tickets, Frank. Who holds the record for the most 3-point field goals made in an ACC tournament game?
I'm just going to take a guess. The only assistant coach that I think that used to play, I'm going to try Steve Wojciechowski.
No, it wasn't Wojo. No. That'll open up lines at 561-8255. 561-8255. Brandon, good morning. Brandon,
good morning.
All right, Brandon. Who holds the record for the most 3-pointers in an ACC tournament game?
I was going to say Steve Wojciechowski myself.
You got another guess?
I don't know, sir.
Okay, all right. Thank you for calling. 561-8255. What you got, Michael? Thomas. Good morning, Thomas.
Good morning. Is it Mark Price?
It is not Mark Price. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
I'm not even sure there were 3-pointers when Mark Price played. Kathy, good morning. How are you? Kathy, you there?
Cable.
Say it again.
Jeff Cable.
Jeff Cable. You mean Jeff Capel, and no, it was not Jeff Capel. All right, here's the hint. Carolina fans will remember this well. Andrew, Carolina fans will remember this well. Former ACC player, now an assistant coach for his alma mater, holds the record for the most three-point field goals in an ACC tournament game. Who is it?
Randolph Childress.
Yes. You are correct. You are correct. Randolph Childress hit 9 field goals. I was actually in the Greensboro Coliseum when I was not doing the game on the radio back then, but I believe my son Hank and I went to the ACC tournament, and we sat there and watched Randolph Childress light Carolina up for 9 3-pointers. All right, who is this again?
Andrew.
Andrew, what's your last name?
Hegler.
Hegler?
Yep.
Andrew, what do you do? Can you take the day off on Thursday?
I'll try my best.
Well, you got 4 tickets to the ACC tournament. 4 tickets to the ACC tournament. All right, now here's what I need you to hold on, because I got to connect you with Homer Tire. He wants you to come by his office today and get the tickets and have a picture made so he can put it on Facebook and all that. Okay?
Wonderful.
Don't go away. I'll tell you how you're going to get your tickets in a minute. Andrew Hegler, the winner. And don't forget, we've got 2 more tickets to the ACC tournament Friday round. You can win those by going to the Homer Tire Team Facebook page and liking the page. All right, a couple of things to tell you before we say goodbye. Don't forget the Greenville Grit tonight, 6:30 to 7 here on 103.7. Mike Overton and Terry Williams and Dennis Mitchell tonight talking about some really important things in the Greenville community. And don't forget the Greenville Community Summit tomorrow morning starting at 7. There's a 3-hour session in the morning, a 3-hour session in the afternoon, 1 subject per hour. 7 to 10 tomorrow morning. We start with crime at 7. 8 o'clock, we're going to talk about traffic. 9 o'clock, town and gown relations with the university and the community college. 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, health care in our community. 4 o'clock tomorrow, we're going to talk about the economy. And 5 o'clock, the big wrap-up session. All the biggest community leaders that we, except for 1 or 2 that we missed that were out of town. We've got city councilmen, county commissioners, university chancellor, Pitt Community College president. We got the CEO and all the brass from Vidant coming. But the most important part of this is it's a community summit, your chance to come out and discuss community issues. We want you to be there. It's free at the old Beef Barn building tomorrow, sponsored by Wilkerson Funeral Home, Greenville Toyota, Delcor, and the Homer Tire team. So be there tomorrow, 7 to 10 and 3 to 6. Everybody have a great Wednesday. See you tomorrow at the summit.
Welcome to Truck Month at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Lease the new 2014 Ram 1500 for just $199 a month. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
Many people in eastern North Carolina suffer from diabetes. The question is, can the disease be managed before it causes harm? Are there lifestyle changes that can help prevent it in the first place? And can a health system really make a difference? At Vidant Health, we are empowering people with tools and resources to detect and manage chronic disease. Can diabetes education and management help members of your family lead healthier lives? The answer is definitely yes.
Here is a track from Out of Sight.
Sorry.
Oh, hey, and check out that new look from Pepsi.
I don't know why, but today I feel a little bit different. I feel like I woke up this morning and I can change the world. I can change the world. I guess it's true, yeah.
Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage Company will deliver a storage unit to your home or business today. Stallings Storage is the only local company providing mobile storage units 8x15 or 8x10. delivered to your site. If you are remodeling your home or office or need to store merchandise and inventory at your business, you need to call Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage. We deliver, pick up, and store it for you. It's that easy, and there's no need to send your business out of town when your mobile storage needs can be met right here with people you know. Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage is located in Pitt County on Beast Oaks Road. It's a well-secured facility with a live-in manager. Fixed units range from 5 feet by 10 feet to 40 feet by 40 feet. We store boats, cars, anything you need. We are Pirate supporting pirates. Call Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage today at 321-2300. That's 321-2300.
When you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco. No matter where you go in Eastern Carolina, there's sure to be an attractive and always clean Trade Wilco Hess station nearby. For the absolute lowest prices on gas, groceries, and travel necessities, stop at any of the Trade Wilco Hess stations throughout Eastern Carolina. Keep your eyes on the road, but remember to look for the green and white Hess sign. The best part? No one supports the ECU Pirates more. So when you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco.
Come see Eastern North Carolina's largest selection of Jeeps here at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive the all-new 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee for just $349 a month. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
Hometown station.